We are Black Market Analog.
Triumph equaled only by its monumental failure. As I was saying, she stumbled upon a solution whereby nearly 99% of all test subjects accepted the program as long as they were given a choice, even if they were only aware of the choice at a near unconscious level.
Thank you. Thank you. minister, it was kind of what I was doing all along. I was like preaching one way or another to humanity, taking, getting on the issues I probably should have gotten on, but I think that everybody should be counted sometime, and I did that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very, 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 very much.
Hello, hopefully can you hear me on this one. All right, this is a song called The Echoing Sounds of Life. The echoing sounds of life happens in the glaring shell of mine. Embracing my past begins to resurrect consistency. With you and
Muchas gracias.
Oh, this is my talking part. Woo! Okay. Thank you for coming out to Synths in the Park. We are Black Market Analog. Hey, the video's kind of showing up. The lights are still going. Thanks to the Hive for coming out. Of course, to all the performers. Let's see. Rusty Robot, Square Dave, Daniel Leone, Squirrel, Dead Sun Artifact, and then thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate it. If you want to donate to the Hive and get a free t-shirt for $10, come get it. If you want a bumper sticker, come get it. If you want to donate to us, donate or subscribe. Our link trees are there, and we're on all the socials as well. So you can get one of those. And if you want a t-shirt, we'll sell them for $10 right now. $10 for a t-shirt, or if you donate to the Hive for $10, that would be awesome. Whew. Our next song, actually written by the drummer. I know you don't hear that very often, but it was actually written by a drummer. This song coming up is called Analog Funk.
Merci beaucoup.
Grazie mille.
Thank you.
I think technology and advancement on technology, it's always good if you use it right. You can use too much of anything.
Yeah.
There are some people who have real great studios in their home, and you can actually do a record at home. And there are some things that we're not going to try to replace studios, but we are going to try to feel a little bit more at home. Sharp people that are really heavy in the head when it comes to music and creativity. and they should have studios at their fingertips at all times.
I will.
ありがとうございました。
cyclical universe, where the current universe was preceded and will be followed by an infinite number of universes. The different states of matter are guided by eternal call, which repeats general events ranging from a moment in time to the lifespan of the universe, which is then repeatedly created and destroyed. Time is infinite.
Большое спасибо.
Let's talk about orbital decay. Let's talk about overlapping satellite records. Let's talk about stratospheric temperature contamination.
Дякую.
Act like you. Walk like you. Talk like you. Dress like you. Feel like you. Be like you.
Oh, hello. Woo, thank you. We are Black Morgan Alec. Man, look at all the people still here. This is awesome. You guys are making me feel special. If you like this stuff, we're on Spotify, we're on Diesel, we're on Tidal, we're on iTunes. You could probably get a beeswax recording or something from us from the Library of Congress. This is called High Impact.
provided with this fully immersive, three-dimensional, multi-sensory hallucinatory experience. So, you fly home, you absorb into your imagination. Only this dream body that you can use to move around with, not just to look at your dream surroundings, but to be around.
Stuck here in a dream.
I'd like to say thank you on behalf of the group and ourselves, and I hope we pass the audition.
One more, are we good? Do you want to do one more, Mr. Dave? Do you want to do one more? Can we do one more? One more quick one. We'll do one more quick one. You might even know a little bit of this one. Yeah, this one, Shine On Friends Electric. It's a cross between Gary Newman, who was just here in town, and Pink Floyd, who I stopped by their house the other day. They're still doing pretty good, so this is a cross on those two. This is called Shine On Friends Electric. No video, just hit it.
It's cold outside. And the paint's peeling off of my walls. There's a man outside. In a long coat, gray hat, smoking a cigarette. Now the light fades out. And I'm wondering what I'm doing in a room like this. There's a knock on the door. And just for a second, I thought I remembered you.
So now I'm alone. Now I can think for myself. About little deals and best years. And things that I just don't understand. Like a white lie at night, a slight touch of tears. I don't think it meant anything to you, so I opened the door. It's the friend that I left in the hallway. Shine on you. Shine on you. Nobody knows where you are. How near or how far. Shine on you. Crazy diamond. Shine on you, crazy diamond.